I want to tell you a little bit why I started SpokenLoudly. I mainly started because just a way to express myself and get my thoughts down on paper. Some of the things I write about is personal experience. Some of the things I write about is just things that I see, I've noticed, I've observed. Female's perception. Her beauty to others may seem too defined, but some may look at her as divine. She's colored perfectly with an even mocha complexion. You can take one look at her and see she's perfect from every direction. If you had to compare her to others or put her on the top list of what others consider top picks, those would have said she's most definitely a top pick. Having her was like hitting a few licks. But as she stared at the woman in the mirror, she wasn't quite sure what everyone seen in her figure. So her daily routine consists of thinking about what she lacks, only believing they tell her what she hopes to hear, so she denied their facts. It's the beginning of the summer, and as the clothes got shorter and nights got longer, her thoughts of having the perfect summer body grew stronger. She became so indulged in the idea of having a slim waist, but thick to a guy's taste. Every time she took a glance in the mirror, she thought she was late to the race. All she could see was the dips and curves of imperfection. So to her, she was a disgrace. To tell a female about the perfection of her body is nothing more than a mere deception. She believes what others have to say is a misconception, so she can't put aside her female's perception. Only thinking a guy is out to deceive her. Other females will only mislead her. She holds on to that negative perception that is only out to conceal her. It makes her cover up what people will say her mama gave her, where she became so skeptical of the truth you couldn't make her a believer. The only true female's perception is perfection, where she holds body goals close to her heart like it's a male's affection. Going to the gym daily to meet a trainer for better direction on what others would consider not needing much correction. But she overtraining at the gym like a bodybuilder for her next competition, trying to get in line with the IG competition. Unbelievable body goals is what she been aiming for. She think a body like Riri, better yet Nikki, is what the men adore. But it's more than into a perfect body than a true man looks for. And one day she'll understand that her mind is the key, for sure. Love is pain. We know for pain is love and love is pain. As the storm begins to build, she waits for the rain. She looks down and she sees love on a chain, something he gave her for personal gain. But as the seasons begin to change, here comes the rain. He's forcibly pulling her chain, so her anger she can't restrain. Now they sitting in a room full of silence and gloom, one consistent irritation and frustration as it fills the room. Their tension is still growing like a wildfire from the fumes. Could the problem be because of what one assumes? She reaches out for confirmation of love, lost without thinking that words and actions have a cost. They know mood swings can kill love like a holocaust, and it got them wishing their past was never crossed. You would think they will begin to feel drained from all that anger being exchanged. Deranged and estranged, a week goes by and nothing has changed. They know it's time for some type of mediation to be arranged. They sit down and hope some type of level ground will be found. Though her mind was pounded from angry thoughts, so she wasn't quite sound. One wrong move and all her sanity was collected by madness like an impound. So for what he knew, he wasn't quite tiptoeing on steady ground. Now he's thinking to himself, should I stick around? Because from that fight last week, there ain't no quick turnaround. This room is full of stillness. But you can tell by the looks of their face that they was restless. He looks down and take a look at her necklace. Something that was once before so precious. It was a true comparison of his love for her and what he had invested. But now his love was locked up in cage like it's been arrested. Their love? It was tainted by society's relationship goals. Going into it, they had the wrong idea of each other's roles, taking toll as they scrolled without knowing they was giving up their control. Now this heartbreak, it won't be so easy to let go.